G'day, ZiggyD here, and oh yes, time for some more hardcore Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls on the Witch Doctor. Now, for those of you guys who have been watching my stream, you'll notice we actually played some Crusader hardcore as well on stream. So if you want to check that out, make sure to stop by my live stream when we have our Reaper of Souls day. I'll put a link in the description below. But in the last episode of the Witch Doctor playthrough, we had possibly the most amazing rift of all time. #1 value rift, AU. But let's jump back in and see how we go today. Today we're going to be rocking some bounties. So let's jump in and see what bounties are available to us. Alrighty, so it's been a while since I've done any Act 4 bounties. Act 4 can be pretty tough, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. So what have we got today? We've got kill Barracks, a nice hunter there. Clear the forward barracks, so there's our full zone clear. Keeping in mind that there's now one of every type of bounty at least. Forged in Battle, another event there, so we've got one of each type there. And kill Ghom looks like our boss kill for today, so we'll be doing Ghom. And for our other bounty hunt, we've got kill Goulash. Goulash! Let's go kill Goulash. But, oh man, I should actually probably take a look at some skills. I was kind of happy with this build we had going last episode, but I might change things up a little bit, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, so I've decided to keep sort of the same theme of build. If you remember in the last episode, we found this Forge Wrap, which gives us Locust Swarm, also slows enemies by 60%. So I've decided to go for Locust Swarm, also as our mana gaining skill. Now I'm not sure how well this will work out, but we'll give it a go. The idea is it gains 25 mana for each enemy affected by the Swarm. So I can cast this on my left click, and then I can sort of keep Grasp of the Dead and Acid Cloud going with that. Now I'm not sure about like the double stacking of Soul and Locust Cloud. I might not actually need Grasp of the Dead so much now with Locust Swarm. So I'll experiment with this. Maybe we'll do run one with this and I can see if I change it. But in terms of other changes, still using Fetish Army and going to be using Gargantuan with the Restless Giant, which causes him to enrage whenever he's near 5 enemies or an elite. So that should work out okay. I think I'll stick with Pierce the Veil since I'm now using Locust Swarm, which gains us mana. Hopefully we won't have any mana problems, but I'll give it a test run. This is going to be a bit of an experimentation on this one. So let's go hunt down Goulash while I test out this particular build. Looks like he's right here, so... Oh no, I shouldn't have summoned my Fetish Army. Forgot to cool down. Oh well, they last a bit longer now at least. Alright, so we're gonna be casting that sort of to keep our mana up. Looks like it's pretty mana expensive itself because of the Pierce the Veil, so that might not actually work out too well. Yeah, looks like we might end up being pretty mana starved with this. Maybe if I can keep that chaining. Oh, taking a fair bit of damage there. Might not be able to use my skills as much as I want there. Maybe Pierce the Veil needs a change, and I don't know. We'll see what we can do with it. Does seem to be pretty good damage overall. But yeah, I feel like I'm not able to do all that much. So I gotta sort of just test and sort of tweak this build a little bit until we figure out what's something that works for us. But oh man, nice. Oh holy crap. Okay, now this is another Grasp of the Dead item. Okay, I thought we had. Oh no, we've got 2 Grasp of the Dead items. I'm definitely keeping Grasp of the Dead. Because with this one, which it's just a straight upgrade there, and I haven't even given it like a whirl at the Mystic or anything like that. But we've got 2 12% Grasp of the Dead increases. So Grasp of the Dead should definitely be a focus because its damage is going to be insane. Alright, so I'll kill the rest of these 40 monsters with this spec. Just try and see what I feel about it. But I think that's probably not going to work too well. It's getting pretty good mana. If I sort of cast that first. Use that Grasp of the Dead for an additional slow as well. See how well that sort of keeps our mana up. I think I'll just like continue on and kind of let that do its thing. Alright, we've got an elite pack here. Thorns pack with Thunderstorm as well, so we want to avoid that.
I need mana.
Let's pop our Fetish Army as well now since they're off cooldown. I want to keep an eye on my health. There's a health globe. That'll do the trick. Yeah, it's a bit hard to sort of manage these 3 spells together, especially with Pierce the Veil. So I'll definitely have to do a little bit of changing things around. I want to kind of make a focus around Grasp of the Dead though. With that extra damage, we're going to do tons of damage with that. Oh, there's the kill. We'll grab this Nephilim Glory to get our last few kills. Another 20 or so kills. I found I have to pretty much full clear this zone because it's a bit hard to get the 40 kills in here.
Need more mana.
But for those of you guys who missed it, I have started live streaming, and we'll be doing the occasional Reaper of Souls day in the lead up to launch. While we're in beta, I don't want to like play the beta every day and kind of burn myself out. So we're just going to be sort of like doing Reaper of Souls maybe one to two times per week. And we did one the day before yesterday, and in that we sort of did a bit of a show and tell day. You guys sort of requested things for me to show off in the beta, and I just sort of gave an explanation of the changes in Reaper of Souls and some of my thoughts. And we also finished up the day by playing some Hardcore Crusader, which was a lot of fun actually. And we even found a legendary on that guy before level 20, which is pretty good because we only just found 2 legendaries on this character and we're level 40. So we only found those like a couple levels ago. Yeah, really can't keep these skills going. Gonna have to change this spec. But sort of still learning this class. I think I have reduced cooldown on Fetish Army, do I? But I seem to be able to use it pretty often. That's pretty good stuff. Okay, there's that first bounty. I'll go back to town and sort of play around with my skills and see if I can come up with something fun. Alright, I think I've come up with something that might work. I've got Grasp of the Dead, obviously. It's going to be using Groping Eels for the extra damage, 880 damage, because I'm going to be able to scale that further with the gear. There's a few other runes I could try later on, but Rain of Corpses. I've never seen that rune before, that's pretty cool. Corpses fall from the sky, dealing 420 weapon damage. It's physical over 8 seconds to nearby enemies. That's pretty different to the original skill, but that'll be one to sort of check out when we get to level 53. But the other changes I've made is Bad Medicine, which when I deal poison damage to an enemy, its damage is reduced by 20% for 3 seconds, so both Acid Cloud and Poison Dart will proc that, and otherwise, you know, Grasp of the Dead's going to be slowing them, helping me group them up for Acid Cloud and things like that. Pierce the Veil, so we're still using that now for the extra damage, but the reason for that is I've decided to use Poison Dart with Spine Dart, which gives 25 mana every time a poison dart hits an enemy. That should be pretty easy to sort of keep our mana up with that in between sort of casting these guys. So I'll give that a go. I feel like that could work pretty well. And Spirit Vessel obviously still is passive because it's an excellent life-saving hardcore passive. I think it'll be a permanent fixture. But let's go do some of these other bounties. Let's go kill Barracks now. We'll go do our other kill one, and we'll probably finish up with the boss one as our last one, I imagine. Just make sure my Gargantuan is all resummoned there. I don't think I changed anything to do with him though. But so I can Grasp with the Dead now. It's going to be doing a fair bit of damage, and I should probably proc my cast my Fetish Army there. Alright, so I should try and just like use all my mana with these guys, because the poison damage is going to be reducing the amount of damage they deal to us as well. So it'll take me a little bit to sort of get used to this new spec. But it seems to be pretty solid damage. Whenever this is off cooldown, I need to be using Grasp of the Dead, so I want to try and get that muscle memory down. What is it? 8 seconds, so there's one cast. I can obviously follow up with that. And the other cast should be not looking at the toolbar about... Yeah, there we go. Cool, nice. 8 seconds isn't too hard to remember. It's often enough that you kind of don't forget it. There it is again. Looks like our Gargantuan has gone down, so I'll resummon him now that he's off cooldown. And we should be Grasp of the Deading. Oh yeah, sort of keeping that cycle going. Alright, that's a pretty nice sort of little rotation there. That feels alright. And you know, I can redo the Fetish Army whenever we encounter a nasty elite pack, and Gargantuan whenever he goes down. Looks like I've got the Key Warden here. Could be losing our Gargantuan here. Need to be keeping that Grasp of the Dead up. There he is. Grasp of the Dead, the chicken. Yeah, so we're still using that Groping Eel, so it's still pretty good damage. There's some other better sort of CC ones, but we're actually using it as a big damage dealing skill now. Let's use that Fetish Army for the Key Warden. He's pretty tough. I'll stay out of that let the bodies hit the floor damage attack there. Oh man, that's slow, pretty brutal. Looks like our Gargantuan is still alive. Enchantress has taken some hits. There's another Grasp of the Dead. I think I should be using my Acid Cloud a bit more. Whoa, man. This guy's nasty. So nasty. Alright, so I should only default to using my Poison Dart when I'm actually out of mana, I think. So let's grab this health globe there. Man, that mirror image, like, it's making him a lot harder to deal with. There we go. Come into my poison, man. Let's get out of here. Alright. Gargantuan is dead. Enchantress is dead. Resummon the guard. Oh, man. I'm not knowing which one to actually target.
Needs more time.
Zarith. You're a beast, man. I feel like you've been buffed since vanilla. Alright, last Grasp of the Dead and Poison Cloud to finish him off. Oh no, he dodged it. He teleported. Get back here. There he goes. Alright, the Gargantuan looked like he finished him off there. Let's check out if any of this stuff's good. Crossbow. Whoa! Pretty nice looking gloves there. Crit chance gloves, nice. We lose the crit damage, but that's okay for now. The regen is going to be very helpful for giving us a bit more sustain, and nice vitality and intelligence increase. Those are the vitality is actually, well, it's like very bottom roll, so it's potentially one we could re-roll there. So we'll keep an eye out for that. This one's a pretty nice toughness increase, and it does have crit, so stacking more crit's going to be helpful, and more life per hit. That's actually I consider that to be an upgrade despite the loss in damage. So I think I'll definitely go to that. More toughness and healing is definitely worth it. What about this guy? Oh, nice ring. Cool, I didn't even see this. 6 to 12 damage, 100 int. Resource cost, that should be pretty helpful with our current spec as well. And lightning resist. The secondary resists you should never underestimate. They're quite powerful. But we'll put this in, and we can also put a resistance ring in it, a resistance gem in it too. So it's going to bring our toughness up by a heap. This is a slight damage increase, but I don't think that's really worth it. How's our Enchantress going in terms of gear? She has some nice sort of int gear, int vitality gear. I don't think I have too much else to give her at the moment. Unless this... She's good with two-handed weapons if we can get her a two-handed weapon, but haven't seen any that she could potentially be using. So I think she's alright for now then. These aren't... Is that an Enchantress focus? 145? She's got a pretty nice one already. Alright, let's continue on. I've got to kill a few more guys and the bounty in this zone here. Alright, looks like we're getting close to our bounty. Should be just up around the corner here. We've got our 50 kills just there too. All these sorts of little mobs are pretty easy to just get down with Acid Cloud. One of those wipes out a lot of the little guys, and the Grasp of the Dead sort of groups them up to kill off the rest. Most of those guys will probably die. Let's throw down another Acid Cloud just in case. Alright, we should be able to get up here and use our Fetish Army as well. The Enchantress has taken some hits. We might need to find her some better vitality gear, I think. Man, that Acid Cloud's so effective as well. This is pretty good. I'm really liking the itemization changes in Reaper of Souls in terms of having like skills be able to roll on rares and things like that. So you have a bit more control over how you make your build and how strongly you define your build with your gear as well. That's pretty important. Alright, here we go. Fetish Army, get on it. Barracks, man's worst friend. Alright, he's going down pretty quickly though. Fetish is just destroying him. Oh, little Fetish bros. Beasting it up. I like it, alright. Okay, so I might head back to town because we just got two pretty nice items that I can potentially reroll with the Mystic, so, you know, well, we've got cooldowns and everything anyway. I might as well hit up the Mystic for a second. Okay, so the first one was these shoulders, which, how have these rolled? They're both really high-end rolls on that, so the Grasp of the Dead is, you know, alright at mid. And lightning resist. There's no way to improve this. Like, there's nothing I'd want to do to improve this. If I re-rolled anything, I'm just going to be spending gold. And getting like a higher roll of Grasp of the Dead is going to be too difficult. Lightning resist, it's like, they're pretty much perfect for this level. So that's like the first instance I've found that an item's been pretty much perfect. Exactly perfect for my build, and nothing I want to change about that. So that's really nice. However, this one's got really low vitality, so we can at least increase that. The crits, I'm pretty happy with crit, and I'm pretty happy with regen and the fire resist, so I'm just going to try and increase the vitality if we can. We can get that up to 160. If I get attack speed or vitality I'd be happy with. Or, yeah, no, attack speed or vitality I think are the main ones I'd want to get for this. So, there's lower vitality rolls, oh man. Man, what's with these vitality rolls? The range is... Yeah, 160. I'm just getting extremely unlucky there. Oh, there we go. There's a 154. Alright, that's almost top end, so we'll select that. That's a nice increase to the vitality there. Is there anything we can do in our chest? Because I think we upgraded this last episode as well. Not too much we can change on that. I'm pretty happy with Grasp of the Dead, and I could change the regen into sockets. Actually, that'd be worth it. And that's really easy to roll. So there's only two things I can possibly roll. I'm very likely to get sockets. There's one socket. I'd prefer two if I can. Oh, RNG. There we go, there's the two sockets. So that means we can chuck like some int gems in there, or some resistance gems. But man, these pants look like they're pretty out of date. Alright, do I have any resist gems sort of hanging around in my chest at the moment? There's just one diamond there, but that's not that great, so I'll put a topaz in the other one, so it gives us a bit more intelligence and toughness, over 50k toughness and 3,100 damage now, so that's pretty good, and I'll do a little bit of salvaging and then we'll head on into the next bounty. Okay, so next up I might do the clear the Fort Barracks zone clear quest.
I overflow.
Oh yeah, level 41. Let's see what we get. Sacrifice Furin for the Master. I think we'll have to do a sacrifice build soon. If we find any good items for it, I think we'll give that a go. Another zombie rules room for creepers. None of those I'm really using at the moment. There's a frenzied shrine for us. Get that grasp of the dead to slow those guys down. Looks like our event's here. Just the 2 runes for now. Nothing too exciting for this level. Just finish these guys off and go into this forward barracks. Okay, kill all enemies in the forward barracks. Alright, this one shouldn't be too hard. Oh, looks like we're going to elite pack right here, so we'll summon a fetish army. Oh, a little bit of latency at the moment. Did notice a slight delay there when I was trying to spawn those guys. Yeah, it's like I can sort of just like attack a couple times with that, and it's enough to like cast my skill if I've gotten down to 0 mana. So that seems to work out pretty well. I don't mind that. And of course the poison darts as well also proc the poison debuff, so they deal 20% less damage, which is helpful, I guess. But are these guys like lagging out a little bit? Am I lagging out? Yeah, just a bit, some server spikes at the moment. Not too bad. We can manage it. I shouldn't die to it at least. Alright, let's finish this guy with the grasp of the dead there. Gargantuan. Looks like he got the final punch in there. Yeah, it's definitely some slight latency jumps at the moment. I might hang around for a moment and see if that sort of settles itself out. Okay, we're back in the green. It seems to be holding stable. I'm guessing the server's having a bit of a hiccup there. I've had some internet troubles over the past few days, like with my router screwing up. So I'm like paranoid that any hiccup now is on my end. So like I don't want to go reset my router and lose the bounty run. But it looks like we're gonna be okay. Oh man, I need to watch out for these exploding mobs. They're extremely dangerous. Definitely one of those things that kills a lot of different hardcore characters. But this guy, what's he doing? Are you dead? Why are you highlighted? We'll grab this chest since we ran down here anyway. Oh, gold. Alright, looks like we've got 2 more mobs to kill. They must be down here. I don't know why those ones are highlighted. Must be just sort of a bug. Here we go. There's one more here. Oh no, they're exploding ones. Gargantuan will eat those for me like a bro. There we go. There's the bounty. That's actually a really fast one once you actually find this zone. It's only tiny. So let's go to Forged in Battle, the event. Alright, so we want to go defend Ironsmith Maldonado. I thought I was doing Act 4. Somehow I ended up in Act 3, even though I selected Act 4. That's yeah, I've actually had some bugs with the town selection because they're the same town. The game kind of weirds out sometimes, so I have to make sure I actually. It's to do with the map. When you go into the Act 4 town and select and open up the map, it shows you the Act 3 zones. So you actually have to go to the Act 4 sort of map. I can sort of show you what I mean after this. But it's definitely, I've encountered it a few times now, and I kind of get turned around, like don't really realise I've already done Act 3 bounties. So sorry if it feels like we've done Act 3 a few different times now. I did actually mean to do Act 4, but before I realised we've already like done most of the bounties. But it's actually kind of funny. Let's kill off the rest of these guys. Maybe they'll drop a legendary for us. There we go. There's a rare amulet. That could be good. It's a high intelligence life per hit. I don't know. It could be good for the enchantress. Yeah, it's definitely an upgrade for the enchantress. The life per hit will keep her alive as well.
Thank you.
What's her actual life like? Toughness. I can't actually see her life total. But that should presumably help keep her alive a little bit, and that she'll start healing when she attacks. Alright, another one. Fire Chains, Arcane Enchanter. That's pretty nasty. These base mobs are pretty nasty as well. You can see that Fire Chains does a lot of damage. These guys are pretty fast. I'm in an enclosed area, so I'm gonna have to like Spirit Walk out of here. There we go. Alright, I'll hang around this sort of life pool. Oh no, and we've got latency spikes again. Oh man, these servers gonna get me killed. Hopefully our Gargantuan bro will sort of keep him distracted a bit. I'll just keep my distance. Especially while they're sort of jumping around a bit from the latency.
Need more mana.
Alright, there we go. We managed to get that kill, despite the 1000 latency issue there. But just getting some more items for salvaging there. Let's see if I can run and find this this Ironsmith quest. Alright, looks like he's up here. Man, just smashing those guys with the Grasp of the Dead Acid Cloud combo, except for when that happens. Oh man. Alright, let's get up and do this quest.
It is good that you've come along. Our lads are fighting with blades held to hilts by bits of string. They need better weapons if we're going to survive. Watch my back while I work.
Alright man, make some swords for the army. Let's do this. I'll get the Fetish army up a little bit later when the boss guy spawns. Let's just use Grasp of the Dead and Acid Cloud for now. I suppose I should probably fill my mana back up a bit.
I'm heading to the anvil. Stay at my
Oh man, to the anvil. Anvil hype.
Needs more time.
Alright, Gargantuan's doing pretty well. He's a pretty good bro. He stays alive through some pretty rough stuff. There's the Fetish army. Let's take down Bone Ripper, guys. Raining that Acid Cloud. He's got mortar, so we'll stay nice and close in there. There's the Grasp of the Dead, and there's the kill. Now we want to get out of there for that molten explosion. Alright, good stuff. Nice and easy.
and done. You saved a lot of lives today. Thank you.
He makes swords pretty quickly. But there we go. And some extra gold. We get double because it was also a quest. High int move speed. We lose the vitality. It's a shame they only have 2 primaries there, whereas our current ones have 4 primaries. So even though the int's higher, not really going to be too much of an upgrade for us. Losing out on the toughness a bit there, so we won't use those. When you get something like that, you can't re-roll it because it's only got 2 primary stats. So if it had 3 or 4 primary stats, it would have a bit more potential. Let's go do Ghom. Will it be Ghom lag edition or Ghom non-lag edition? Okay, enter the larder. Which way do we have to go? We're in Keep Depths 3. Okay, we need to go the other way. They move around some of these waypoints with the new bounties in mind. I like how you can like smash a door with a dart. What a beast. What a beast. Oh, looks like we've got a nasty pack here. Desecrator, extra health. Okay, this guy's might take a little bit to kill. Good candidate for some Fetish army action, I think. Hopefully that cooldown comes back off before we get to the Ghom fight. Should do. Another Grasp of the Dead. Yeah, that extra life, man, making those guys go down really slowly. Especially, like, considering these are a pretty low life base mob anyway, that Cool Fiend sort of guy. They usually die pretty quickly. There we go, the Gargantuan can focus on him. We better stay off that desecration. Okay, the Acid Cloud does pretty sweet damage though. Oh, chicken mode. Kill the chicken. There we go. Grandmaster's Seeker. Another crossbow. We're finding lots of crossbows. Blue 2.0, please. Alright, got another elite pack here. Reflex damage fight chains. These aren't too bad because they're a ranged pack, so they won't run around me too much. Although these guys are trying to. Oh man. They might be, I think they're trying to kite the Fetish army actually. Otherwise they'd tend to stay away from you generally, I think. Let's get the Grasp of the Dead. They're going down pretty quick. As you can see, these ones don't have the extra life and pretty low life base mob, so nice and easy to kill. It's good when you get like an elite or rare spawn that's on a mob with very low base life. Like the bugs in Act 2. They're like usually very nasty by themselves. But having them spawn elites isn't really a big deal because they die quickly and they've got no life. What do we get? Some pants. Oh, it's a straight upgrade on the pants. Exact same toughness and healing. That's pretty interesting because we like drop the vitality but gain a lot of extra armor that gives us more protection. Not to mention we can put something like this in it. It's going to increase our life. 17k life now. Alright, here's the final path to the ladder. I'm going for the Ghom kill now. Let's kill some of these guys. Oh, I'm tempted to like just get one more level before the Ghom fight. Or maybe try and level on Ghom. If we get it very close, we'll level on Ghom. We probably will from the getting the bounty completion. Alright, let's see. Let's see if the Ghom kill plus the bounty completion levels us up. I reckon it probably will. Less than, just slightly over half a bar. I think that should work out. I might be able to like reroll those pants. Plague of Toads I'm not too excited about. Might be able to reroll to Poison Darts or something like that. Alright, go Fetish Army. You can do this. Alright, let's just keep up nice rotation of skills here. Just make sure I have enough mana right when that comes off cooldown to cast Barracks of the Dead. Looks like the Gargantuan's doing a pretty good job of staying alive despite standing there in the poison. Not the Grasp of the Dead. Oh god, he's got nothing. He's not casting the poison clouds on me as well because the Gargantuan's distracting him. Man, Witch Doctor OP. It's a much easier fight with them to distract the poison clouds. I don't have to really move myself, I can just stand here. Alright, let's rain some acid clouds down on him. Another Grasp of the Dead. Oh, missed it. There we go. And this will be the kill. Last one. Last Grasp of the Dead kill. Oh yeah, and there's the level. Man, look at that screen spam. Everything appearing all at once. Locust Swarm, Disease Swarm. Zombie Charger, Explosive Blast. We didn't end up going with Locust Swarm, despite the belt. The belt's affix is interesting, but not that crazy. Like, having a slow on that, especially because I'm using Grasp of the Dead a lot at the moment with my other pieces of gear. Don't think Locust Swarm's all that much worth it, but oh, some nice boots. Fire Bats damage as well. These are really nice boots. We should consider maybe doing some Fire Bats action at some point. But if for now maybe, because we'll probably get an upgrade before we switch over to a Fire Bats build, might be able to reroll it into something good. But I think we can go take a look at some Mystic. We'll go get our bounty reward first, our Heraldric Cash. Maybe get a crack at getting another legendary. We've had pretty bad luck overall on this guy, apart from that last Rift run. That's what really swung things around. There we go. Yeah, we managed to get like over 2.5 bars about of XP from killing Ghom and finishing that bounty run there. Oh yeah, iridescent tears galore. We've got our Rift Keystone ready for next episode. There's one. Alright, do we get anything else good here? It doesn't look like it. That's the old Enchantress one there. We've got our legendary belts at the moment, so I think this is all salvaging. So I'll see if we'll take a look through the crafting, through the vendors, see if there's anything I can do in terms of gear upgrades. Okay, highest usable. We're pretty good for weapons at the moment. I don't think we're going to be able to beat the pig sticker for a while, at least a few more levels. But we just found some boots. We did find pants. These have sort of just been upgraded as well. We've pretty much upgraded most things recently. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe an offhand. I could potentially craft an offhand. That counts as a weapon, doesn't it? Mojo, Adept Viper. That's the same. I believe that's the same level, or actually lower. So, alright, looks like we can't do much in terms of crafting at the moment, but I can check the vendors just to see if there's any upgrades in there. We are keeping an eye out for like a high int two-hander as well for the Enchantress, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen here. Intelligence one. Nope, nothing going on in here. I'll check the rings and amulets as well.
So what if some of my goods come from dead soldiers? They're not using them anymore.
No, all pretty dodgy. Some crit gloves, strength vitality chest there. That's actually pretty nice, but I'll keep my Grasp of the Dead one for now. Oh wow, what? We just upgraded our shoulders, and this is a slight upgrade again. Is it just like, oh, this is actually next sort of level tier, so you can see the brackets are much higher. And that's actually pretty low rolls for considering those brackets, so we can definitely improve that. It's got the lightning resist as well, just a straight upgrade. Oh yeah, shoulder upgrades. Getting it done. I'll just sell this old one. And we'll hit up the Mystic to see if there's any upgrades we can do from her as well. Although, first, I might... Kadala, what are we looking for at the moment? A new ring? We definitely need a new ring. The amulet's pretty good. That ring is pretty bad, so we could definitely get an upgrade for that. I might try and gamble on some rings then. We can only get 10 rings, but we'll see how we go with them. Oh yeah, mass ring spam. Alright, there's a high vitality damage with a socket, that's not too bad. Crit damage with, yeah, that's probably not too good for us at the moment. High, whoa, that's intelligence, attack speed, regen, cooldown of skills, that's pretty nice. The blue ones aren't probably going to be any good. We should check out for some for the Enchantress too. That's an intelligence life per hit one, could be good for the Enchantress. Attack speed, crit chance, but we got this one, that's probably better. 6-12 damage, vitality, crit chance. Oh, that's insane. We managed to get some pretty nice rings here. Alright, let's check these out. Was there any other good ones for the Enchantress? Okay, we'll give this one to the Enchantress. 128 intelligence and life per hit, so that's going to increase her damage by quite a bit, up from 700 to 900. Nice, nice. It's actually, you know, it's like a little bit less than 1/3 of my damage, which is still pretty considerable for a follower. And I could potentially, whatever one of these I don't want, I can give to her as well. Okay, so we've got damage roll with vitality. That's pretty nice. We've got damage 6 to 12. With 120 vitality and crit chance, that's really nice. With fizz resist on the suffix as well, and life after kill is a little bit helpful as well. Intelligence, attack speed, cooldown, regen, that's a really nice ring too. I think I'll go with this vitality one. And man, that's such a nice upgrade over this. Check it out, it's an all-round upgrade. So I think we'll go with that one. The damage roll is really nice, the vitality and the crit chance is going to help out too, and the fizz resist really seals the deal on that. But this is a nice candidate for the Enchantress with that 100 int, and she's got some regen and stuff like that. I don't know if the reduced cooldown affects her. It'd be cool if it did. If that affects her, that'd be really nice. Alright, so I can sell the rest of this stuff and we can hit up the Enchantress. Okay, so I think we've already established we can't reroll rings because it requires the over level 60 crafting stuff. I guess that's because you could get really insane rings if you could mystic with the rings, and it'll probably make the leveling process a bit of a joke. But can we upgrade this? We can get higher rolls on this. I'll go for the higher intelligence roll because that's lower out of the two. There's not too much else I think I'd want on these. We lost Grasp of the Dead. I suppose that was the... Did this have Grasp of the Dead on it? Yeah, it did. Okay. To reroll Grasp of the Dead, that is the question. These ones actually... I might have put these on as a straight upgrade, but losing Grasp of the Dead, I sort of didn't realize, and I've already salvaged those other ones. Oops. Although it was a number upgrade, I didn't pay attention to the fact that I had Grasp of the Dead on it. Damn, regrets flooding my mind. Oh, such regret. Oh, well, I guess I can't even roll higher intelligence, because it's one of those sort of manky ones where you can't roll it higher. Wow, I screwed up on the shoulders. Slight stat increase, but I really botched that one up. Oh well, this is how we learn. This is how we learn. I can't. So you get the elemental changes on your braces. They're pretty powerful if you're playing a very elemental themed build, which I'm not. I have poison and some fizz, but that's not too helpful for me. Alright, there's not too much else I can craft. What about these boots? Let me just double check these. Int, vitality, pretty good. Move speed's good. Firebat's good. What else can you reroll Firebat's to out of interest? Spirit, zombie charges, sacrifice, acid cloud. Ooh, acid cloud would be nice. Still, it's a very high Firebat's roll. Let's try and get acid cloud. There's a decent chance we'll get it. Stick with the regen for now. Acid cloud, 9%. It's a pretty low roll. I'll throw another one at it. Oh, another 9%. Oh, one more. Gambling. Alright, we'll stick with the 9% acid cloud for now. It'll help out for our Rift run, because we'll use this same spec for the Rift run in the next episode. Anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As I said, make sure to check out my stream for Reaper of Souls Day. I'll let you guys know when I am doing the next Reaper of Souls Day, and I usually put a video up on YouTube to announce each stream. So anyway, that's it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.